Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Daily English Loop. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Lisa. Hello to all our amazing listeners out there. We are so happy to have you with us today.
It really is great to be back behind the microphone. You know, Lisa, I always look forward to our recording days. It's like catching up with old friends.
I feel exactly the same way, Alex. The energy is always so positive. Speaking of catching up, how was your weekend? Did you do anything relaxing?
My weekend was actually very peaceful. You know me, I like to take things slow. I went for a long walk in the park near my house, just enjoying the fresh air, and I finally finished that book I told you about. It was wonderful. How about you, Lisa? Did you have a busy weekend?
Oh, you know me. I can't sit still. My weekend was super busy. I went to a music festival with some friends on Saturday. It was loud, crowded, and absolutely fantastic. I danced for hours. But then on Sunday, I was so tired, I just slept until noon.
That sounds like a classic Lisa weekend. High energy and lots of fun. But hey, sleeping until noon is a nice way to recharge.
It definitely is. But Alex, I have to admit something. At the festival, I think I spent a little too much money on snacks and souvenirs.
Ah, I see. Well, that is actually a perfect transition into our topic for today, because today we're going to talk about something that everyone deals with every single day.
Let me guess. Is it money?
You guessed it. Today is all about money.
Oh boy, money. That sounds like a serious topic, Alex. Are we going to be boring accountants today?
Not at all. We're going to keep it light, simple, and very useful. We're going to learn some easy English words to talk about money and share some very simple ways to save money and manage what we spend.
That sounds perfect. I think everyone wants to know how to save a little more money. I certainly do, especially after my expensive weekend.
Exactly. Many people think talking about money is difficult or scary, but we can make it simple.
That's the plan. But wait, Alex, before we dive into the world of finance, we have a small favor to ask our lovely listeners.
Yes, we do. If you enjoy our podcast and find it helpful for your English learning, please take a quick moment to give us a like or a rating. It really helps our channel grow.
And please don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Loop so you never miss a new episode. Also, share this with your friends who are learning English too. Learning together is always more fun.
Absolutely. Your support means the world to us. All right, Lisa, are you ready to become a money expert?
I was born ready, Alex. Let's talk about money.
Great. So, let's start with the basics. We all use money every day. We buy things.
Yes, we do. I buy lunch, I buy tickets for the subway, I buy clothes, sometimes too many clothes.
We've all been there. This action is called spending money. When you give money to a shop or a person to get something in return, you spend it.
Okay, that's a good verb to know, to spend. So I spend money on groceries and I spend money on gas for my car.
Exactly. Now, in life, there are two categories of things we spend money on. We have needs and we have wants. These are two very important words when we talk about money, needs and wants.
Needs and wants. They sound similar, but I have a feeling they are very different. What is the main difference, Alex?
It is a very big difference. A need is something you must have to live. It is essential. You cannot survive without it.
Something I must have. Okay, like food?
Yes, exactly. You need food to eat. You need water to drink. You need a safe place to live, like an apartment or a house. These are needs.
That makes sense. I need electricity for my lights. I need warm clothes in the winter. These are not choices. I have to have them.
Perfect examples. Now, let's look at the other word, a want. A want is something you would like to have. It makes you happy. It's fun. But you don't need it to stay alive.
Ah, I see. So, something I would like to have, but it's not an emergency if I don't have it. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Think about that music festival you went to. Was that a need or a want?
Oh, that was definitely a want. I had a great time, but I didn't need to go there to survive.
Exactly. Or think about drinks. You need water, but do you need a fancy, expensive iced matcha latte from a coffee shop?
Hey, I love my iced matcha lattes. But you are right. I don't need them. I just want them because they taste delicious.
Right. And for me, you know I love my special herbal teas. I buy these expensive boxes of tea. That is a want. Water is the need. The fancy tea is the want.
I get it now. So my old sneakers are fine for walking, but buying a brand new pair of expensive designer shoes, that is a want.
You've got it. Understanding the difference between needs and wants is the very first step to managing your money. If you know which is which, you can make better choices.
That is a really great start. Needs are for living, wants are for fun. I will remember that. So once we know what we need and what we want, what is next?
Next, let's talk about a word that scares some people: a budget.
Ooh, a budget. Even the sound of the word is a bit serious. It sounds like homework.
I know, it can sound boring or strict, but think of a budget as a helpful friend. A budget is just a plan for your money. That's all it is, a plan.
A plan for my money. Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds much better. I like having a plan. How does a budget work?
It's actually very simple. A budget helps you see two things clearly: your money in and your money out.
Money in and money out. Okay, I assume money in is the good part?
Yes, it is. Money in is all the money you receive. For most people, this is their salary from their job. Or maybe if you are a student, it's money from your parents or a part-time job.
Okay, so the money that lands in my bank account every month is my money in. I like that part.
Me too. And money out is all the money you spend.
So my rent, my food bills, my phone bill, my matcha lattes, this is all money out.
Exactly. A budget is just a way to look at those two things together on one piece of paper. You want to make sure your money out is not bigger than your money in.
That makes sense. If money out is bigger, we have a problem. So how do I actually make a budget? Do I need a complicated computer program or an app?
No, not at all. You can use an app if you like technology, but you can start with something very simple: a notebook and a pen.
Old school. I like it. A notebook is easy.
It is. Just open a blank page, draw a line down the middle. On the left side, write money in. On the right side, write money out.
Okay, left side, money in, right side, money out. I can visualize that.
Great. Under money in, write down how much money you get in a month. That's usually one big number.
Done. Easy. Now the hard part, the other side.
Yes, the money outside. For 1 month, try to write down everything you spend money on. And I mean everything, Lisa.
Everything? Even if I just buy a pack of gum or a small bottle of water?
Yes, everything. Your rent, your electricity bill, your groceries, your bus ticket, that gum, that water, write it all down.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of writing. But I guess it would be very interesting to see where the money goes.
It is shocking sometimes. Many people are surprised. They think, I don't spend much money, but then they see the list. Those small things add up.
Add up. That means they become a large amount when you put them all together, right?
Exactly. Think about your matcha latte. How much is one? Maybe $5 or $6?
Yeah, about $5 or $6.
Okay, $6. That's not too bad for one day. But if you buy one every day for a month, that's almost $180.
Whoa, $180 just on drinks? That is a lot of money when you look at it that way.
See? That is the power of a budget. It's like a map. It shows you where your money's going. It doesn't tell you what to do, it just gives you the information so you can decide.
A map for my money. I love that idea, Alex. It feels much less scary now. It's just information.
Exactly. It's a tool to help you. So after you track your spending for a month, you look at the list. You can see your needs, which you have to pay, and your wants.
And I can see how much I am spending on those wants, like my $180 on lattes.
Right. And this brings us to our next topic, and probably the most popular one, saving money.
Yes, saving money. This is the best part. I want to have more money left over at the end of the month. How can my budget help me save?
Well, your budget shows you the wants where you can cut back. You look at that list of wants.
Okay, I'm imagining my list. I see the matcha lattes. I see the snacks.
Right. You don't have to stop everything. You don't have to have zero fun. But maybe you can spend less. For example, instead of buying that expensive drink every day, maybe you can make tea at home.
Make tea at home. I can buy matcha powder at the supermarket. It is much cheaper than the coffee shop.
It is much, much cheaper. If you make it at home, maybe it costs 50 cents instead of $6.
That is a huge difference, and I can save that money every day.
Exactly. A little money saved every day becomes a lot of money over a year. It's a small habit change.
I like that. It's a small change, but big results. Do you have any other tips like that?
Here is another big one. Cooking at home.
Cooking at home. You know, I actually like cooking, but sometimes I am just lazy.
I understand completely. After a long day, ordering takeout or going to a restaurant is easy. But restaurants are expensive. You're paying for the food, the service, the building. It's a want.
It really is. I notice that when I order food delivery, the price is almost double what it costs to cook it myself.
It is. If you cook your meals at home, you can save a significant amount. And here's a trick. Cook a little extra at dinner.
Cook extra? Why?
So you can take the leftovers for lunch the next day.
That is a super idea. Cook once, eat twice. I save time and I save money on buying lunch at work.
See? Easy ideas. It's about being smart with your choices.
I love these smart choices. What else, Alex? Give me one more tip for the supermarket. I always spend too much there.
Ah, the supermarket trap. My best tip is this. Make a shopping list before you leave your house.
A shopping list. Why is that so important? I usually just walk around and look at things.
That is dangerous. When you just walk around, you see things you want. Oh, those cookies look good. Oh, that new juice looks nice.
That is exactly what I do. I go in for milk and I come out with milk, chips, cookies, and a magazine.
Exactly. But if you make a list at home, you check your fridge. You write milk, bread, eggs, apples. Then, when you're at the store, you stick to the list.
Stick to the list, so I only buy what is written on the paper.
Yes, you put blinders on. You ignore the cookies, you ignore the candy, you only buy your needs.
And I should probably not go shopping when I am hungry, right?
Oh, absolutely. Never go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Everything looks delicious when you're hungry. You will buy way too much.
That is so true. A list helps me stay focused. A budget is a plan for my money, and a list is a plan for my shopping. It's all about planning.
You've got it, Lisa. You are becoming a pro.
I feel smarter already. But Alex, sometimes saving feels a bit boring. How do we make it exciting?
Great question. The best way to make saving fun is to have a saving goal.
A saving goal. What do you mean by that?
A goal is something you want to achieve in the future. So a saving goal is a specific reason why you're saving money. What is your dream purchase?
A dream purchase. Well, you know I love editing videos. My laptop is getting very old and slow. I would really love a powerful new laptop.
Perfect. A new laptop is a fantastic saving goal. It's specific and it's something you really want.
What about you, Alex? What would your goal be?
Well, since I love hiking and being outdoors so much, I have been looking at this very nice, high-quality digital camera. I want to take professional photos of nature, but it is quite expensive.
Oh, a nice camera. That is a great goal. So, how does having this goal help us save?
It helps you stay motivated. Imagine you are standing in line at the coffee shop, about to buy that $6 latte.
Okay, I'm in line. I want the drink.
But then you think about your goal. You think, do I want this drink right now? Or do I want to be closer to getting my new laptop?
Oh, that is powerful. I can see the laptop in my mind. The drink is gone in 10 minutes, but the laptop will last for years.
Exactly. The goal makes the choice easier. You aren't just not spending money, you are actively saving for your dream. It turns a negative feeling into a positive one.
That's a wonderful way to think about it. It's not about losing the drink, it's about gaining the laptop.
Yes, and you can make it visual. Put a picture of the laptop on your wall, or make it the background picture on your phone.
Oh, I love that idea. So every time I look at my phone, I see my goal. It reminds me why I'm cooking dinner instead of ordering pizza.
It keeps your dream alive. It keeps you focused.
This is great. So I have my budget, I am making small changes, and I have a clear goal. But Alex, where do I actually put the money?
A very practical question. If the money stays in your wallet, you might spend it. So you should open a separate bank account just for your savings, a savings account.
So I have one account for spending, my checking account, and a different one for saving?
Yes, and as soon as you get your salary, you move a little money into the savings account immediately, so it is separate. You don't touch it.
Out of sight, out of mind. I won't spend it by accident.
Correct. But Lisa, I also have a fun old-fashioned tip for saving small amounts of money.
Oh, I like old-fashioned tips. Tell me.
Get a jar, a glass jar, or a box, or even a piggy bank.
A piggy bank? Like the little pink pigs that children have?
Yes, but it works for adults too. It is for your coins.
My coins. The loose change I get back when I pay with cash.
Exactly. At the end of every day, empty your pockets. Take all those heavy coins and drop them into the jar. Clink, clink, clink.
It's only a little bit of money each day. Does it really help?
You will be so surprised. You don't miss those coins day by day, but after 6 months or a year, when that jar is full, there can be hundreds of dollars in there.
Wow, that's like finding hidden treasure in your own house.
It is. It's a very satisfying way to save without thinking too much. You can label the jar too.
I am going to get a big glass jar and write New Laptop Fund.
That is perfect. And I'll label mine Alex's Camera Fund. Every time I hear a coin drop in, I know I'm one step closer to my camera.
I love it. This has been such a helpful conversation, Alex. I feel like I actually have a strategy now.
I'm so glad to hear that. Let's quickly review what we talked about just to make sure we remember the steps.
Good idea. Let's do a recap.
Step 1. Understand the difference between needs and wants.
Right. Needs are things like food and rent, stuff you must have. Wants are things like fancy tea and designer shoes, stuff that is just nice to have.
Step 2. Make a simple budget using a notebook. Write down money in and money out.
Check. Write down everything you spend to see where the money goes. It's a map for your money.
Step 3. Find small ways to save, especially on your wants, like making tea at home or cooking dinner.
And use a shopping list. Don't let the supermarket trick you.
Step 4. Have a saving goal, something exciting that motivates you, like a laptop or a camera.
Yes, visualize your goal. It helps you make smart choices.
And finally, step 5. Use a separate savings account or a fund jar for your coins.
The laptop fund jar. I'm starting that tonight.
You remembered everything perfectly, Lisa. Good job.
Thank you, Alex. Your explanations were so clear. And the English words we used today are really useful. Money, spend, save, budget, needs, wants, goal.
See? You are already talking about finance in English. It's fantastic. I really hope our listeners are feeling confident about this too.
I hope so too. It's about being in control of your life, and that is a really good feeling.
A very good feeling. And it all starts with a simple plan. Wow, Lisa, look at the time. Our episode is almost over.
I know! Time flies when we are having fun and saving money.
It really was fun. Thank you for chatting with me, Lisa. I can't wait to see your new laptop one day.
And I can't wait to see the photos you take with your new camera. We really hope these tips help all of you listening at home.
Yes, remember everyone, you don't have to be perfect. Even a small step like saving your coins is a great start.
That is so true. And now, before we say goodbye, we would love to hear from you.
We certainly would. Please leave a comment for us. Let us know, what is one tip you use to save money? Do you have a special trick?
Or tell us about your saving goal. What are you saving for? Is it a trip, a car, a new phone? We want to know.
We are excited to read your answers. Reading and writing in the comments is great English practice too.
It is. And please, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Loop and share it with your friends. Let's help everyone learn English and manage their money.
Thank you so much for listening today. It was a pleasure, Lisa.
The pleasure was all mine, Alex. Until next time, everyone, goodbye.
Bye for now. See you in the next episode.